Welcome to the vlog today. Oh man, today is such a great day. My kids are coming over. I'm so thrilled for that because it's been a week and I'm ready to see my kids. It's time. It's time. I really need to see them. Um, Crappy weather. It's rainy is what I said it was going to do. Isolated showers or thunderstorms here and there. Nothing major happening on the front on that. Nothing, no tornadoes in the future at this point. Um, I got the computer on the computer stand. I'm anxious to show you that. Uh, Not as impressed with the stand as I'd like. It was kind of poorly constructed. I mean, I put it together by the instructions and I did everything it said, but uh, holes didn't line up, the feet didn't line up perfectly. I mean, I went through Finger Hut. I mean, let's face it. I mean, a lot of the stuff is good, but apparently their furniture is to be much desired. I mean, it's not that much. I mean, I like it. I love the way it sits. I love the style. It fits me absolutely perfect. Um, I tried the computer. I ran the computer yesterday. My son has his computer, and we played Fortnite, and it performed flawlessly. It ran absolutely perfect. It's quiet. It's a beautiful computer. I mean, and I love it because I can still upgrade it. It's still really upgradable. I mean, I've still got a lot to go on it. So, I mean, I'm impressed. I really am impressed with this computer. It works really well. Only thing is, if I do get it upgraded, I want to make it so that I can make my controller Bluetooth. It doesn't have the chip in it. And that's just a minor thing. Uh, if I'd have known that, I would have probably put the chip in there. But here's the thing. I don't know much about computers, and I don't know. When I went through and I was building the stuff, I didn't even, some stuff you don't pay attention to. I'm not about to send the freaking computer back for them to put the chip in. No. I will hold off, and when I decide I need some more whatever, need some more power, need some more uh, memory, whatever. I mean, it's sitting around 2 TB of memory. It's real close to that. That's what it holds. It's like, I mean, I'm on the upper side. I don't see me needing too much memory anytime soon, but we will see. I mean, everything is now, it's so different. I mean, like your Xbox. Look at your Xbox's change. I mean, your Xbox One, Xbox One X, they got 1 TB of memory. Everything is getting put onto your Xbox now. Instead of being a CDs, it's just downloading everything. And it's sucking so much of the memory. And it's like, back in the days when you didn't have that. You didn't have that issue. I don't understand where all this memory crap is coming from. Maybe it's the graphics. I don't know. But whatever. It is what it is. So without further ado, I'm going to try to get the best view I can of this and try to get the best lighting I can because it's really the sun just kind of popped out for a little bit. We're going to try to do this. It's hard because I am zoomed back as far as I can away from my iPad. So I'm going to try to get the best view I can, and you can just check out my new workstation. So, here we go. Okay, got the monitor. Of course, I had to put my daughter's fan card on there. Got the lit keyboard. I don't think you guys seen it the last time. So it's all lit up and red and stuff like that. Absolutely love that. I love the top stand right there. And this workstation rolls out. And then you can close your laptop. Uh, and swing it right up underneath there so it hides. I got the computer underneath. Of course, I got the lights running on it. That's just one of probably 20 or 30 freaking things you can make it do. It's kind of like a, I like the blue, but then it's got the purplish in it and stuff like that. I don't know. It's kind of cool. You can make it white. You can make. I'm telling you, you can do anything you want with that. It's absolutely just, it's awesome. Xbox controller up underneath there. I had to put my lamp in, and then of course I had, like I said, I had to readjust everything to make it fit here. I absolutely love the spot that it's in. The internet is now, like I said, it is hooked up. We've got, do not skimp on your surge protector. There's a key right there, okay? Don't skimp on it. You skimp on it and you're going to regret it. You get a surge, and where I live, if you're out in the country and area, surges come very rapid. I mean, we've blown up microwaves. I mean, literally blew them up. I mean, this is a, it's got a $300,000 warranty on this surge protector. So if anything ever happens to it that's plugged into it, up to $300,000, I can run everything on it if I wanted to. I can run the satellite, which we don't have, which we do have the cable. You can run your cable into it, and then it runs the cable back out. So even if a surge comes through the cable, it's protected. I'm not telling you to go out and spend $100, $200 on a surge protector, but I am telling you this. Do not go out to Walmart and buy yourself a very cheap surge protector. You will regret it. A surge comes through, that surge protector may not trip, and boom. There goes your system, there goes your TV, or whatever else that's hooked to it, it's going to be gone. Okay? Protect your investment. It's worth it. I mean, to spend, you're going to spend the money to get yourself a nice computer, and you're going to hook everything up to it. Spend a little bit more and get a nice surge protector. That's my thing for today. So, what do I recommend and stuff like that? I know nobody's asked me that, but I went with Berkeley. Berkeley makes a really decent surge protector. Like I said, there's a three. You can buy different tiers. This one's, like I said, got a $300,000 warranty on it. So if anything's ever it gets past it, I mean, it's all lit up and stuff like that. It tells you if it's protected. It tells you if it's grounded. It tells you everything. So, I mean, that's what you want. You want to know. You want to know your stuff is safe. I mean, plugging in, unless you got a whole house surge protector and you're got a new house and your whole house is protected, then you can maybe come down to a cheaper one and you'll be okay. I mean, usually the first one will catch it, but the second one is your secondary backup. I'm not, like, again, I'm not saying buy the cheapest. I would, you can buy the low, a lower end one, but don't. I mean, even a whole house one, something can mess up and it gets past it. Maybe hopefully the second one catches it. So, I mean, you got to just protect yourself. That's all you got to do. But I'm loving it. So I hope you guys are having a great day wherever you guys live. Like I said, today it is rainy. I'm kind of hesitant to go walk outside because I don't want to get carried away by no freaking mosquitoes. And I'll tell you, if I see one freaking mosquito that's that big again, I'm going right back in the house. I don't know, maybe it's from the across the street. They had huge freaking grass. It was growing really crazy. And yesterday the cops were driving around and around the house, and now the state came and cut the grass. And so I'm hoping that knocks it down. I'm not sure if that's where they were coming from. I don't know. I'm sure it's not helping at all. I know that the rain's probably not helping at all. But right this second, I don't see any drops on the screen, so I think we are in a break right now. It's going to be off and on. We're probably going to get hit again later today. It's going to be just isolated. I mean, hopefully we don't hit no high temps and we get humidity, because after it rains it gets hot and you just freaking die. I don't want that, so hopefully we're all good on that. I haven't shut the camper since we've got hit by all that kind of stuff. Thankfully, we haven't had no damage done to the camper. I was worried that when we got that windstorm, and I didn't even hear it. It didn't break anything. It didn't do anything to it. This thing is a beast. It holds up. I mean, I don't see any water inside. Haven't seen any leaks. I mean, that's all you can really. It's a good way, I guess. Trust it, because see if anything happens. If it's gonna leak, you fix it. I mean, I don't want to be out there camping and all of a sudden get dripped on the head like I did when I was camping when we were married. When I was married with my ex, we had a tent. I mean, we had blow up mattresses and cots, and it was a good sized tent. It was a big tent, and it had holes above each window, so it was kind of a stupid place to put the holes, but they were drain holes. So when it rained and it hit the roof, it would drain. You couldn't crack your windows, you couldn't do anything because it was actually hitting the window, so that kind of sucked. But other than that, it was a nice tent. It held up. But here was the flaw. We were camping and we were kind of by some trees and stuff like that. Actually, I think we were underneath the trees. And a leaf fell and it had hit that hole and plugged it. It literally just plugged the hole. And the thundering and it was just lightning and thundering. We were kind of up in the hills and stuff like that. And you could just, it sounded like this thunder was just rolling for miles and miles. I mean, it was just unbelievable. Loud, my God. And it downpoured and downpoured. I mean, it didn't even let up. For some reason, I opened my eyes, I look up, and the tent's about 6 inches from my freaking head. The whole roof was collapsing. And I woke up my ex and I said, "Oh, we got issues." And we got up and, we're trying to push it off and stuff like that. And it was like probably 15 gallons of water sitting on the roof. I mean, it was a lot of weight. I mean, it was bringing it down. And I ran outside and there was leaves in there, pulled the leaves, and it just started to drain away and stuff like that. But then we also started seeing little drips coming from the ceiling, and it worked really good during regular rain, but when it hit rainstorms, big storms, it didn't want to hold up. It just seemed like, and I know you could probably buy some sealer, you probably could have did some stuff, but after that it was like, okay, there's your big flaws. If a leaf ever lands in there, you're screwed. And I'm telling you, my son, Matthew, he slept through it like it was like nothing. Everybody else was up. We had another tent that was my two oldest kids' sons were in. Stephen was one of them. And my other son, which you don't know, is Andrew. Water was coming in their tent. It was really miserable. We got up in the morning. It was like a lineup. Everybody was trying to get their stuff taking to the laundromat and trying to dry their, wringing their stuff out, trying to dry their stuff out. And then my mom decided she wanted to sell this camper, and we jumped all over this because it was like we were done with the tent. So this is what I'm going to say is one up from the camper. It's still got a canvas top, doesn't leak, and it can storm. It has downpoured while we were camping, and it's never dripped on us yet. I'm going to go find some wood, and I'm going to knock on it, because I'm telling you, there's some new wood underneath here. We're going to knock on this wood. There it is. It has held up for a 1973. The canvas isn't as old. I mean, it was replaced at one point. Again, it doesn't have a refrigerator. It hasn't had an ice chest. It doesn't have the furnace anymore because everything was cut out. But it's done well. I mean, I'm not going to complain. The only thing it just really sucks. Say, like, right now it's wet. If we was going to be trying to pack up and trying to head home, it's soaked. So you're trying to put it, you're going to have to try to wipe it down the best you can. And even if it's raining outside, you're going to have to put it down in the rain, or you're putting it up in the rain. There's your only downfall with the pop-ups. Otherwise, I would recommend a pop-up to everybody because they're light. They pull great with any vehicle. I mean, you can put it with the car if you wanted to. If it was a newer. I'm saying the van, I'm impressed with this van. When we pulled it up there was a guy doing 35 miles an hour, and that's all he was doing. And I'm looking for a big opening because I've got the air conditioner running, and I'm going, okay, we're going to have to try to make it. And it looked like a good opening, and I punched it, and this van took off like it was like, okay, let's go. Like it didn't even matter. The camper was there. It took off, and I'm like, oh, check this van out. This van's got some power behind her. I don't know, Pontiac may be making a pretty good vehicle. I'm impressed with their little minivan here. This is a 2000 Montana. There's no rust on this van except for a little bit around the front window and the hood. But I'm gonna tell you, they make a pretty decent motor. I'm not gonna. And for the age of the van, the body's pretty good. The bottom's all like the plasticky stuff. I'm not really sure what you want to call it, like Rubbermaid crap, whatever it is. So it doesn't rust towards the bottom for the salt, which is good. And top stays pretty decent. I'm impressed. I'm really impressed with how that van took that freaking camper, and it pulled out of overdrive, and it just, poof, we were gone. I mean, we hit 55 without even blinking. I mean, it was just like, dang, she set you back in your seat and let's go. Okay. Van doesn't care. It must not know that it's old. That's what I'm guessing. It doesn't know it's old, and I'm gonna go with that. But I mean, hey, I love it. It works. I mean, I'm still in a truck. I'm not a van person. I won't get rid of the van. We will keep it as long as it keeps running. Like I said, it needs a new muffler. Your normal maintenance so far. I've owned it. You gotta put brakes on it. I'm gonna have to get new tires on it. Air conditioner works. Everything works on the van. I mean, all in all, for the age, it's holding up. It's really, it's doing good. I'm impressed. But like I said, I'm still a truck guy. I'm not a van person. But for kids, that's what it was. You can get a big enough truck for my family and we'll be good. And throw everything in the back of the pickup truck. I'm not really a cab kind of person, so I don't like putting caps on the back or anything of that nature. But, hey, whatever. But we're going to end the vlog here. I really hope that you guys are enjoying your week. The weekend's coming up here, so I hope you guys have a great weekend. How you doing today? So we are gonna end it here. Everybody be brave, be strong, and remember, God always loves you. We will talk to you guys tomorrow. Love you guys.